All right, let's go get started. Howdy, howdy, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sharkinbear, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be checking out the full release of Dobbel Dungeon. This game was released on February 16th, 2026, and if you've never heard of this game before, you'll gather your party, roll your dice, and battle across the islands to put it into a powerful curse once and for all in this roguelike, turn-based tactical RPG. And that's exactly what we get here. It's pretty awesome. I played a little bit of it through the demo, and then actually ended up picking up the game full release-wise, just because I actually kind of really like the way that I like what this game has going for it, essentially. So at the start, you basically get to pick up to 3 different classes slash characters. Right here, we have Christian the Paladin, Amber the Pyromancer, and Elm the Druid. Each one of them has their own branching skill trees, which is pretty cool. These skill trees actually kind of like look the reverse of the initial Diablo 4 skill trees. It's kind of funny. They also have equipment slots. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to equip somebody with this equipment slot. You can also find gear to equip them with as well. I just got some steel boots in the last mission. It gives me +4 health as Christian the Paladin here, but it does remove a negative, or gets rid of one of my movements from our ability to move around on the map. What makes this different and unique, other than the fact that the art style is very cutesy, kind of almost got like a Play-Doh quality in it. It kind of reminds me of this old show that a lot of you probably haven't heard of before. Kind of reminds me of Gumby, if anybody played that before. But the way this works is basically whenever you go into combat and you fight enemies, you'll basically roll some dice, and those dice can be used for any number of things. You can use those dice to represent your attack patterns, or basically how much you'll heal a target for. And so every round you get to roll these dice and then use them however you see fit. So we're going to check out a couple of missions here in the very early stages of the game if you like this sort of content, and you can check out Dobbel Dungeon for yourself. I'll leave a link down below so that way you can check it out for yourself as well. It is on sale, I believe, until March 2nd, so there is that for you. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I've already cleared out these first 2 missions here. Story-wise, you are worried about some sort of curse, and you're trying to figure out the source of it. We've seen the curse in the beginning stages of the game. It's pretty awesome. But it looks like we have 3 options right now. I love this open world map. It kind of reminds me of like one of the newer Zeldas, like the top-down ones they had on the Switch, but I haven't actually got to play those yet. Let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and go to the villager. Oh no, these porks have lured my chicken out of their pen, or getting ready to strike. Please don't let them hurt my fluffies. Okay, looks like we get 3 skill points and 100 gold for doing this, so let's go and dive in. Alright, so it looks like we're on the map. We have a couple of bonuses here, and looks like that pork grunt over there is going first. We have a turn order up here at the top of the page, and looks like we have the chicken is to return 4 chickens to their pen for this first one. Bonus, apply stun to enemies, and the other one is defeat enemies with ranged attacks. Well, the Druid Elm and the Pyromancer Amber over here, they do have ranged attacks, which is pretty awesome. And I do believe Christian has a shield bash, although I don't see it on my list. I did just unlock it. Let's see if we could find the rest of our enemies. Okay, so nothing down here, so there's nothing sneaking up on us. But as we go out there further, we got 1, we got 2. It looks like maybe the other guys aren't on the field just yet. And down here, you'll notice there are 2 dice. These are rolled at the beginning of your turn. We are currently out of movement, but I don't like the fact that I have the singular dice here. So what I'll instead do is I can choose to re-roll a dice. I'll pick that one, and it did give me 2. And that kind of sucks, but I'll go ahead and give myself an extra 2 movement on this turn. And I'll move up just a little bit closer to one of our chickens. And as of right now, I can't really defend. I'll go ahead and give myself 1 shield in case some guy tries to hit me with an arrow from a distance. And it looks like Elm goes. He got a 5 and a 3. All right, looks like we got some movement we can go ahead and use up. I'm going to go ahead and hit myself with a buff. And the buffs right now, as far as these characters are concerned, seem to be only about as giving themselves an extra dash. I'm going to go ahead and give myself 5 extra movement. And I'm going to go ahead and move myself, I say, right up here. Now, the only reason why I'm not so worried about his attack is that when this guy comes to attack, they'll actually have that little dice symbol there. It says whatever your dice roll is and how much damage you're doing. In the case of him, his says deal 3 physical damage and apply wet. It doesn't matter what the dice is. It's always locked to doing 3 damage. So I'm not really concerned about that so much. There's nothing else we can really do right now. It doesn't seem that we can be to entangle enemies or root them even. There's nobody in close range of that. So we're going to go ahead and ask to pass the turn. Now Amber is up. She got a 5 and a 6. Both of them solid options. But again, same case. She doesn't actually have any rate. I don't think she has enough. Oh, we might be able to hit somebody with our fire. Nope, she is not able to hit anybody with her firebolt. That's sad. One of the cool things about our firebolt is I recently upgraded it, so if I roll over a 6 and I hit somebody with a firebolt, it gives them burning, so they'll take damage over time. That's pretty neat. No point in doing anything else. We could potentially buff ourselves to move closer, but then we wouldn't have any attacks. So we're just going to head in turn, let them get closer to us. So another pork warrior, or a pork warrior, has joined the board. Looks like we got a pork scout. Looks like he's got some damage. He's going to hit one of the chickens. What a rude jerk. Return 4 pens, or chickens to the pen. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly we're supposed to save our chickens. So if I go ahead and use my movement here. Wow, he's got some really low movement. Can we grab that? We can grab that chicken. I'm going to interact. I'm going to go ahead and use this. And and then I can throw chicken. And we're going to throw that way. And I'll move this way. And that's about as close as we get. Hopefully we have enough chickens. We got 4 chickens here. So we'll go ahead and end our turn. If you don't like the decisions you've made, you can also choose to defend yourself. Looks like we also have an option to heal. I don't remember that one on him on my last round. All right, looks like we have... Ooh, we got 2 more good options here. Can we attack that pork from here? We can. He's got 6 health. This is going to deal 3 damage regardless. There we go. And then we can also... What we really could do is we can move here. We can interact with the chicken. Interact. Put that 5 there. And we can also throw. Or, I guess we could just... oh, we can move... Can we move with the chicken? We could totally move with the chicken. There we go. And then we'll end our turn there, since we don't have any chicken throwing dice. And looks like we got a 4. This guy's got 3 health left. We're going to go ahead and use a firebolt on him. Oh, got to click the firebolt, pick the dice. We'll hit him for 4. There he goes. And he should burn for 1 as well. We'll go ahead and move. I'm going to pick up the chicken. There we go. And then I'm probably going to move this way and head back. Oh, there we go. And we'll end our turn. He should burn out on his own whenever it gets to around his turn. He's gonna try to attack me, and he hit me for 1. All right, so they killed a chicken, or did they? No, they haven't killed the chicken yet. That's a tough chicken. They've hit him a couple times. All right, and there goes that guy burning out. Looks like we can go ahead and hit this guy. Can we attack him? There's our shield bash. If it is higher than a 3, it inflicts stun. So we're going to go hit him with that one. There we go. And then I'm also going to swing at him. Go ahead and hit him with the sword there. And then you can continue to move up if you want. We don't have any dice to grab the chicken. That's okay. I'm mostly doing this for the stuns here. I am going to basically use these guys to maybe chain chicken throw stuff. End our turn right there. And I'm going to go ahead and head this way. Oh, we have a chicken. I forgot already. Let's see. Can we interact? Throw chicken. Oh, you know what? Let's buff ourselves. Buff. There we go. We got some more movement. And then I'll interact. Take this. And yeah. Use this to throw the chicken there. Alright, there. So that goes one of the 4 chickens. I'm going to move myself a little bit closer over there. And that's where we're going to end our turn at. Alright, as far as Amber goes, looks like we can make our way over there to said chicken. We'll go ahead and grab it for 2. It doesn't seem to really matter if we grab the chicken or not. And we'll throw that one over there. Interact. I forgot that we actually already had a chicken. Grab this one. And then we'll move, actually, we could throw that chicken. Oh, we can't throw it. I thought I was saying we could. I guess dice-wise, we'd have to have one there. And then we can go and end our turn. So now we got 2 more chickens closer. These guys are either going to try to fight me, or they're going to fight my dude, Christian. Well, now they're all going to fight Christian after this. Alright, come on. Try to attack me. And try, you're actually going to successfully attack me. We know that. Oh, we got some more porks arriving. Now, you know, note to self, we are actually going to have to drag these guys back possibly a little bit. Oh, I need to see. We'll go ahead and, ooh, I'm going to re-roll one of our dice because we don't have at least a 3. Let's see if we can make this better. We got a 6. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and shield bash for the 6. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and skedaddle out of here. We're going to move this way. I got all the stuns, so I got all the bonuses that I care about. Now we're going to bring ourselves back this way and try to get our ranged guys maybe to throw some of these chickens, or to kill some of the enemies. I'm going to go ahead and move here. Interact. Take the 4 there. Alright, we're going to move. And then I'm going to interact. We're going to throw 4, and we're going to throw this chicken there. There we go. We got 2 of the 4 chickens. And now, we can go ahead and end our turn. Let's see, what do these guys got? This guy's right here. He's got 8 health. This guy's got 3, 5. Yeah, I think we're good. We'll go ahead and I think we're going to head over here. I'm actually going to throw the chicken. Let's take a 3. And then I'm going to choose to throw it this way. And we'll have Christian go over there. And then I'm going to attack Pyro. Oh, we can't. Looks like we can't do that. Let's see. We can't move. We don't have any more movement. Okay, looks like I'm going to end my turn right here. That guy's stunned. This guy's ranged. Let's see what happens. We'll have to see how it plays out. I imagine that at least the archer is going to hit me. There we go. Ooh, that's a 5. Oh, that's going to be not good. Could have definitely probably played this a little bit better. We're getting some more porks in here. Alright, I'm going to... Can we heal? Oh, that's the potion of healing we put on him. Okay, so that's what that's for. We're going to go ahead and probably interact with that chicken. Pick that up. And I'm going to move this guy all the way over here. And then, can we throw the chicken from all the way over here? We can't. Okay. But we could throw it all the way right there. There we go. And then I'm going to end my turn right here. Next up, we'll have Elm move back a little bit. This way. And we're going to have him heal for 5. Or target heals 3. Okay. Is that all she gets to heal? It looks like that's all she gets to heal. That's unfortunate. But we can go ahead and apply wet to this guy. Using the 2 dice right there. Actually hit him for 3. That's nice. And we don't have any stuff we could use to tangle him, unfortunately. And we'll go ahead and end our turn. Alright, we can go ahead and move a little bit back here. He's got 5 health. He's dead. We'll go ahead and throw a fireball at him. There we go. Oh. Oh, really? Okay, so for some reason, the 5 didn't hit him. Maybe it's because he was wet, so therefore he got the a resistance to it, maybe? Go ahead and end our turn. I think that's about as good as we're going to do. We could take this chicken. No, there's no point in getting the chicken. The chicken's fine. Okay, so they're still hitting chickens out there. That's fine. If they want to keep on hitting the chickens, I'm all for it. Alright, he'll take 1. I'm okay with the 1 damage. All right, let's see where this guy is rolling. If we could get a good hit on this guy, that would be great, but I doubt we're going to be able to hit that, that pork from right there. I am going to go ahead and get over here, interact with this guy. And then we're going to take a 2, we'll throw him in there. And then we're going to hold off until we're able to complete these other 2 tasks of killing these guys. Alright, so it looks like we got a 2 and we got a 3. I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy with a splash. Go ahead and hit him with a 2. Since it doesn't matter, it's always going to hit him for 3. And then I'm going to re-roll this other 3 dice. Let's see if we can get lucky. Looks like we got a 4. There we go. And then we'll heal her. I believe she heals for 2 from this one. Yep. So let's do that. And then we'll end the turn. Oh, we got a 6. I think that might be enough to get the kill that we want. Let's go ahead and do the range attack. 6. Oh, nope, not close enough. We'll go ahead and move a little bit closer. What if we move right here? Is that going to get us, yeah, that's going to get us what we want. 6 damage. Kills him outright. We met our bonus condition. And now, what I'm going to do is actually buff myself with this extra dice, give us the extra move speed. And I'm going to end my turn right here. And we should be able to end this next match, because I don't think we're going to have to kill all these orc enemies. All we have to do is complete the chickens. Sucks that the rooster is over there taking the brunt of it, but it is what it is. Looks like we can fast forward time just a bit. So go ahead and do that one. How fast? You can only do 2 times speed, I guess. Alright, so we got that guy right there. We'll turn to normal time speed. Interact. I keep on not realizing that the interact button is literally just already available. Do that and throw him there. Round over. Ooh, looks like we got a bag of rocks. We got 50 extra gold for effort on top of the 100 and 3 skill points. Man, I really couldn't thank you enough. Please take this. It's not much, but it's all I can spare. Okay, thank you, sir. And it looks like we got 14 coins there. Okay, so, I mean, 14 extra coins. I don't know where that part came from, but it is what it is. And now it looks like we got some extra stuff to open up as far as levels go. We got a camp over there. We got a wagon over here. Did we get anything from that one? We got the bag of rocks. What is the bag of rocks? Bag of rocks. Throw, deal 2 physical damage. Ooh, we could give our paladin that, so that way he has a range skill at his usage. Up here on the skill tree, you'll notice that we have basically this area as well as some nodes here. And over here, it'll show you how many more skills I have to get in order to meet the prerequisites in order to get skills over here. So I need to get 1 more skill from this skill tree over here on this side. We got nodes that affect our movement. We got some that give us a stun on our shield bash. That's pretty cool. This one shoves targets if we take that route. This one over here gives me 5 extra health, which would never be a bad idea. And we got modifier slash increases output by 2. This one says increases the amount of uses by 1. So it seems like maybe this is a modifier that we can use every once in a while as opposed to every single turn. And this one gives me the chance to re-roll dice more than once every turn. I think that sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and take that one. And now we have access to these other skills, I believe. Am I right? Yep, we do. Let's go ahead and I don't want to refund. There we go. All of them. I just wanted to refund all of them. Or just one of them. Your next melee attack deals an additional 4 holy damage. Shield Master, gain 1 shield at the start of your turn. Target regains health. Oh, he's got Lay on Helm, so he gets his own heal. I mean, that, you know, sounds good for a paladin. For Amber, the next 3 units that melee attack the target take 2 fire damage and receive burning. Huh. And something about odd dice. I wonder what the odd dice part of it is. We also got fire bolt over here. Increases output by 1. Deals 3 physical damage. Increase output. Increase number of uses. Let's take the flame armor. Let's do that one. And it looks like she can now take a node from this other one. Looks like we got fireball here. Okay. Flame blade targets next 3 melee attacks, deal an additional fire damage. That sounds pretty awesome. What about Elm over here? We already have it to where his Entangle can bleed targets. That's pretty awesome. Increased number of uses. I say giving him extra health is probably going to be worth it to take. Let's see. Increase output by 2. Multiply output by 2. The healing can also be pretty strong as well. I'm going to go ahead and give him extra health. And now we have access to his skill tree as well, or his second tier of skill tree as well. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this caravan over here. The road ahead seems dangerous. Would you care to accompany me to the next stop? I'll make it worth your while. Sure, let's do that. It also unlocks the shop as a main reward. That's pretty nice. We've been racking up some gold coins. It'd be nice if we could actually use some of that for a change. I imagine stuff is actually probably fairly expensive in this game. Escort Ruby to the end of the road. Apply bleeding to enemies twice in the mission with Elm at full health. Okay, Elm is our druid, so we got to be careful about the amount of health. Also, Elm is the only character that can apply bleed right now through his Entangle, so we do have to be conscious about using his Entangle on enemies. Let's go and fast forward these guys' turn. Enemy spawners. Enemy spawners will try to spawn at least one enemy at the end of each round and can be identified by the enemy spawner status icon. Okay. And that is right here, and it's got 12 health. So looks like we need to try to destroy that to the best of our ability. I'm going to go over here. And can I don't have a... See, we'll buff ourselves for 4. I'm going to move this way. I'm going to attack. I'm going to use Entangle on this guy. And it is odd. Alright, so he's bleeding. That gives us one of those bonus checkoffs. Alright, we got 3 and 3. We can go ahead and hit this guy with a fireball too. To go ahead and... You know what? We'll re-roll a dice. What is this? We can increase the output by 1. That's what it meant. Which means we can increase the roll damage by 1. Let's go ahead and roll this one to a 4. Attack with a firebolt. And that's this guy dead. And then we can also use this to attack. There you go. We'll take that one down a little bit because enemies will spawn because of that. We'll end our turn here. I'm going to go ahead and come over here, and we're going to attack this thing. Let's see. We'll go ahead and attack it for... I believe we'll go ahead and just straight up attack it for 6. And then I'm also going to shield bash this for 3. And that'll destroy the spawner outright. So we don't have to worry about the enemy spawner. So what we got in the field should be, ideally, all we have for the rest of this round. We do got to make sure the caravan stays healthy. We do have 2 archers on the field. You got to be cognizant about that. I imagine this thing can, yeah, hit us pretty hard. Good thing that we'll have Elm hiding over there on the side. It's going to give some extra movement to that guy. Alright, he's right next to the caravan. Alright, we got him over there. Go ahead and head over here, and we will bleed something. We'll take the 5, and we'll bleed this guy. And then I'm going to go ahead and re-roll this dice. Oh, we got a 1. Oh, that's not great. We'll go and heal the cart for 1. And we'll end our turn here with Elm. We got a 6. That's fine by me. We'll come over here. We'll attack. Fireball. 6. Take this guy out. And then I don't think we can move anymore. But we should be fine. This guy's not going to be able to hit us. This guy we are concerned about. So we'll end our turn here. How much move we got? We got 3 over here. I'm going to re-roll this for another 3. Great. We'll use that to buff ourselves. Actually, we got another 1 in here. Let's go and re-roll the 3. I want something higher than 3. Yeah, we got a 5. We'll buff ourselves. There we go. Come over here, and we'll hit this guy directly in the noggin with the 5. Actually, let's bash him. Because if we bash him, that'll be the stun. And he won't be able to hit the caravan or any of my characters immediately in the vicinity. Alright, Archer will probably get a shot off on the caravan. Or is it Christian they're going to aim at? Alright, you gotta go down, sir. Alright, Pork got no choice. We're gonna go ahead and... I say we move up here. And I'm probably gonna re-roll the 1. Because you can't get worse than that. Oh, we got a 2. Not much better. You know what? Let's go ahead and attack this guy with a little bit of a splash. It's gonna hit him for 3, so he's dead regardless. And then we'll heal. 3. There. Yeah. There we are. Well, end our turn. Ooh, and she got a 6. You're dead. You're so dead. Take that dice. Nope. Take the burning. There we go. And does that in the mission? It does. It does in the mission. So we took out the spawner, and we managed to keep Elm at full health. So that's a whole bunch of extra stuff on top of the shop. So we got 150 gold, 3 skill points, and a shop unlocked. That's super nice. Ha, good riddance. And make sure to stop by my little shop. Hero gets a special discount. All right, so what does the shop open up at, I wonder? Oh, so it opens up right there. Hey, thanks again for saving us. Come on in and have a look. I've got a little surprise, a bit of everything on display. Welcome. Have a look at my Wonders collection and let me know if anything strikes your fancy. Let's go ahead and buy stuff. We got a Thunderclap staff here. Modifier Chain Lightning increases output by 2, Lightning Bolt output by 2, and Static Charge increases output by 1. Unfortunately for us, we don't have anything that gives us lightning right away, right off the bat. This Ring of Protection actually looks pretty good. Ring of the Void, become resistant to Void. All attacks deal an additional 2 Void damage. That sounds pretty sick. So we got 2 pieces of epic gear here, as well as a bag of rocks and the trap. In all honesty, the Ring of Protection sounds pretty good. It gives action to defend ourselves. Whatever dice roll is divided by 2 gives us a shield. But I do like the staff, and we are about to pick up a lightning, some lightning for our shaman or our druid. So I think that's a good route. And I think we're gonna stop there as far as like items go. I'm gonna go ahead and look at my party. Go over to druid. Equipment, and there he goes. And then we go over to skills. We have Lightning Bolt here. I imagine that our Static Charge, okay, the target's next attack deals an additional 4 damage, so there's that. And then I'm assuming Chain Lightning is up here somewhere. Oh wow, Chain Lightning is pretty far into the skill trees. Okay, but we'll go ahead and go with the Lightning. This one deal +2 Lightning based off whatever roll we have. What is the other stuff here? Increase output by 1. See, and input value, dice value, restraints. Remove input dice value restraints? What's the input dice value restraints? Roll 1 extra dice per turn? That sounds pretty sick. Does everybody have that? Everybody has that. Okay, that's pretty good. I feel like everybody has to have that. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and give her that immediately. I kind of want to spread stuff like, you know, evenly amongst everybody. We'll give them the dice pattern. We'll get him dice pattern on his next level up or skill point spending. And now we can go all the way over here, and on the left side we have another 2 maps. It looks like at least we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little zones here we got clear. This one has another enemy encampment. Let's go ahead and do this one. I don't know if the goal is to try to get to the area at the end as fast as possible, or if you need to try to do everything. Defeat all enemies, destroy all pork tents, defeat enemies with lightning, apply stun to enemies. So it looks like Christian and Elm are going to be right up on the top of the list. Luckily for us, there are only 2. There's only 1 tent. Ooh, that's a new guy. A pork brute. Okay. We can come over here. And looks like we can also throw rock. Looks like we can. It's only ever going to do 2. We're not going to be able to hit him. We could buff ourselves by... See, is this a 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, it's not going to be enough. I say we defend ourselves. There we go. And I'm in my turn right there. He's got 5 health. I'm gonna re-roll the 1. We got a 5. He's got a 5. Can we hit for? What is the? Oh, this one is. Yeah, I think he's dead from this one. Oh, it only takes evens. Oh, that sucks. So we got to even if we want to do electricity. Okay, so that's what the dice is. Whenever it says evens, it's saying you have to land that. I thought maybe it was going to be like a special benefit for that. I'm going to end turn here. Alright, she's got some ground to make up for. Let's go ahead and move her up. How far is her fireball? Nope, not going to hit that. Let's go ahead and buff up for 2. Make it there. That should be enough to hit the fireball. It is. And then we'll go ahead and hit her. Or hit this port. There we go. And we do got to make those stuns and lightning kills. So we're going to be careful about that. We don't want to kill too many enemies with fireball. Or firebolt, rather. Let's go ahead and end our turn. He gets a lot of movement, doesn't he? 10 health. They are pretty healthy. Luckily, he only gets a hit for 1. And it did not break through our shield. Alright, what do we got here? We got a pork warrior. We do get some stun going off here. Let's go ahead and move up. And I'm going to attack. And I am... You know what? We're actually going to re-roll one of our 2s. That's a 6. We got 2 6s. Nice. Let's go ahead and re-roll this one too. We got 6 across the board. It looks like we unlocked something for having 3 6s. Alright, let's go ahead and stun this guy with one of our 6s. Oh, we actually killed him outright. And I'm going to go and buff up. And I wonder if we get crits for hitting in the back. Attack with the sword. Take 6. Maybe this will give Elm a good shot at killing this dude with a lightning bolt. Oh, heat with a 6. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's see. We gotta hit with an odd, right? That's is that what this is? That's an even. Okay. So good news. We can at least hit this guy. We'll hit him with the lightning bolt. There we go. And then you can also probably hit this guy. Even a 1 will be fine. Alright, we'll end our turn right there. Looks like we got a good dice roll from there. Can we get that? We can get that from here. Go and hit this for firebolt damage. And then we'll buff ourselves for 3. She's probably going to get hit. I just wanted to get her closer so that way we could attack this. But we'll end our turn here. I don't even care if she gets hit, honestly. She's going to hit us for 2. Okay. It's actually not bad. Alright. Well, it looks like we can go ahead and do some damage to this pretty hard. We could go ahead and destroy this tent. This tent is probably going to be the best option to get rid of right now. So we're going to go ahead and attack that for 6. There we go. And then I'm going to use a buff. 1 dice. There we go. Move here. And we're going to attack with this. Shield bash. Stun this guy. There we go. And we don't really have any room to throw rocks at anything. So I'm going to end my turn there. I was gonna hit Elm for 6. Oh, jeez, there goes half my health. Oh, we got a 6, buddy. And those are evens. Actually, I'm gonna take care of the brute. And then I'm probably gonna go ahead and heal for 6 on Christian. And that's gonna end my turn. Alright, we got 4, and this guy is at 5. We'll buff our movement by 2. We'll move up a little bit. We'll fireball. There you go. And then we'll move up a little bit more. And we'll attack with our claw. And I do really like those dice rolls. Those dice rolls make up a lot. I do enjoy that thoroughly. And it looks like we can go ahead and finish this guy off. I'm not even trying to, you know, mess around. I'm just going to hit him with a melee attack. There we go. Both our bonuses knocked out. Awesome. Oh. Man, I really can't thank you enough. Please take this. It's not much, but it's all I can spare. That's fine. That's some extra gold in our pocket. Definitely something we can take back to the shop to buy some more stuff for. Maybe that shield ring we saw. Anything else that we got out of that? We got skill points, of course. What do I want to do? Do I want to give on lay on hands? Shield master, taunt, extra health. We could go for the... This could actually be pretty good. Let's go ahead and add in the divine. We'll go ahead and give him the extra dice. And then for Amber, I say let's go ahead and give... Oh, this is a radius. Okay, well, it is fireball, of course. But the fireblade just sounds a lot better for the immediate use. Allowing us to maybe enchant someone's blade for some fire damage sounds pretty sick. And now we got 2 more encounters we can do. See, that gives us the Huntress as a playable character. What about this one over here? What does this give us? This doesn't just give us gold. I say we go over here and we help unlock the Huntress. How embarrassing to be found like this. Trapping beasts is usually more my thing. I might as well be lost forever. Let's go ahead and start this mission and save the day. Hey, you guys, I could really use some help over here. Alright, so it looks like we got a rescue. What is our optional objectives? Defeat with melee, defeat with fire damage. Alright, so Christian could technically probably basically knock this out in one go. I'm going to go ahead and re-roll a 2. That gave me a 1. Wow. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. That's exactly what I wanted, because I believe this one has to be a 4. Although, you know, the restraining could still be used. That's fine. Let's go ahead and... Actually, we might be able to make better use of him by going this way. I'm going to attack. I'm going to go ahead and use the... I'm going to use the restrain on this guy. And then I'm also going to use this on him. And let's use it on the tent. There we go. Oh, we also got a... we got a lightning bolt. And this is going to do 4 damage. And that's going to take out that tent almost. Oh, we got another tent down here. Alright, Christian is up. Let's see what we can do with Christian. I don't think we can do much of anything with him at all where he's currently at. We could go ahead and up his movement, though, and that would definitely help us out. This guy has only had 2 damage dealt to him. Let's go ahead and hit him with a stun, probably. Hit that. Oh. There we go. Hit him for that. And then we can also hit him with this. Oh, I guess I gotta click it first. There we go. Finish off that brute. There he goes. And we could not do anything else. We could have chose to defend ourselves for some of that, but I chose to not defend myself. Let's go ahead and probably end this tent. All right, so that'll burn down. And how do I buff? Looks like we got Fireblade and we also got flame armor. Oh, so the flame armor works on anybody. Minimum 3. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this to him. There we go. And then this one can go on him as well. Looks like we can do multiple buffs on him. We'll end the turn. And he should be hit for 3. There he goes. Tent burns down. We got another pork archer. I'm going to go ahead and come down here. And I'm going to go ahead and attack with lightning bolt on this guy. And then also going to go ahead and buff my movement. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. At least it was the same thing. I meant to buff my movement. There you go. And then we'll go ahead and attack this with some wet. Deal a little bit of damage to that one. We'll end our turn there. He's dead. There we go. Oh, he stunned me. Well, that's not great. We need to kill a couple enemies with fire attacks. Or with melee attacks. Oh, we can do that. We'll go ahead and attack here. Oh, this is going to do 3 physical damage. Oh, I didn't realize that. We'll go ahead and do this then. Wait, I'm clicking on this. Why am I not? There we go. A little wonky on the clicking at first. We can rotate the camera. I just haven't chosen to do so because I'm an idiot. And then, yeah, we're going to get an enter turn. He's going to kill himself. Oh, he's not going to kill himself. Okay, so we're still not on fire. That's great. Don't die just yet. We'll go ahead and attack with this 6 here. There we go. Both the tents are down. Wonderful. Next, we'll go ahead and move a little bit over here. We'll attack, and this is odd. We'll take the 3. It won't bleed him. We can go ahead and interact and get her free. Oh, it looks like we need 2 dice in order to do that. Oh, well, we'll end our turn here. We can re-roll one of these dice right there. Really? Okay. There we go. That's much better. I'm going to go ahead and move on down here. We're going to go ahead and attack this fool with, an attack. All prerequisites have been met. Next, we'll defend ourselves. There we go. And I'll end my turn. Alright. We can go ahead and buff ourselves for an extra movement. Head down here. Interact. Huntress is free. We'll go ahead and end the turn. This guy can't move. Yep, there we go. And we should be able to end this round. We got a 4. How much health is this guy? We'll re-roll one of our dice. 6, there we go. And that is the round. Lost and found, unlock a new hero. There we go. Now we got scissors as well, and the huntress. So there's that. All right. Since I owe you guys, how about I tag along in this big mission of yours? It's not like anything. I have anything better to do, anyways. Who should I replace? We can get her to replace somebody else, but I'm going to keep the party we have for now. So there's that. We can also go ahead and go with this village right here, or we can tackle the hamlet. This gives us a special epic item. This one gives us 3 more skill points. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and use the skill points that we have. Let's go ahead and give him 5 extra health. You know what? We'll go ahead and give her the fireball, and let's see. Increase all healing done by 1. Target regains plus 2 HP. And cure wounds. Looks like we could give a better heal. I also am thinking about the taunt, though. The taunt could be pretty good. Let's go ahead and give him a taunt, and we'll give Elm some more skill points up in the next round. Let's go ahead and see if we can tackle this last fight, and then maybe let's see if we have enough time. We'll tackle that other fight. Who knows? We might have actually needed those 3 other skill points. We'll have to see. Oh, that guy's on a boar. Well, 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 what have we here? Growl. What's that, girl? Are these party poopers that have been ruining our fun? Puff. And they think they're strong enough to take down the mighty duo Hamlet and Sizzle, all on their own. Scoff. That's what I thought. Your little party ends here. Prepare to eat dirt. Alright, what was, defeat Hamlet and Sizzle, defeat enemies with range attacks, defeat 2 enemies with a single action. Well, the only way that's happening is if we get lucky enough with a, whatchamacallit, one of those things that does a thing. A fireball. Alright, we got 3 extra movement if we want to buff ourselves with that. I'll go ahead and do that. Come over here to this pork warrior. And I'm going to go ahead and hit him for a stun. And then I'm also going to defend myself for 3. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and move up here. And I doubt we can... We could fireball. That's pretty cool. And then, let's see. Doesn't look like I could get a good thing out of that. We could buff somebody. Let's go ahead and buff. Oh, I didn't actually mean to give her the movement. Oh well. I'm going to hide over here in the turn. I was going to go ahead and buff his armor so that way he'd get 4 attack damage there. This warrior coming out from the side. Oh, I didn't even see the pork warrior over here. Oh, that's a pork grunt. Alright, so go ahead and move up. And if we attack... No, let's go ahead and re-roll this 1 into a 6. That's nice. Buff. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some extra movement. Let's attack. This. Alright. We can go ahead and hit this guy right here with a root. Oh, it requires an odd. So we're going to hit him for 3. Yeah, this is like we're going to be able to do anything else in this front. Let's see. I guess we could use this. And we'll hit this guy. Now my dream goal here would to get these 2 pork grunts and warriors over here hit at the same time. He did a lunge. Oh, he stabbed us for like through the. Oh, he's getting defensive. Oh, there's even a camp back here. We gotta watch out for that. I didn't even notice the camp. Maybe we should have done that other camp. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. We got 3. We got... Honestly, let's go ahead and hit here. We'll attack. I don't need to kill it all the way. I just need to get the armor off of it. Move. And then I'll go ahead and hit this guy. Let's see. Shield bash for 5. And then I'm going to buff myself for 2 movement. I'm going to move myself back over here. Because I plan on fireballing these 2 guys right here. That's not ideal. Let's go ahead and try to reroll some of these dice. That wasn't ideal either. 4 and... Well, that's, actually... Let's get that right there. We can move right about here. And I think we can still fireball. Oh. It needs... Oh, they both have to be 5. That's weird. Okay, I didn't know that part. This is going to be dangerous then. Let's hit the 5 there. Can I move any more? We can. Firebolt. There. And take that guy out. There he goes. So who's this one? That's that one. Who's this one? Oh, that one's that one over there in that corner. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and hit this guy for 3. And yeah, I think it's going to be in the turn. There's going to be a lot of damage going out, I think, on us. Might want to take this extra movement and at least give me some space from Christian. Maybe not stand directly next to him. We'll go ahead and speed up all the stuff they're about to do to us, because they're about to do us dirty, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go ahead and maybe heal up a bit. These rolling of the 1 on the dice is very detrimental to my health, I am going to say. Let's go ahead and hit this guy with a 2. I think I'm going to hit myself with a heal. Actually, he's pretty good. Could we... Odd. Okay, could we move right here and attack him with this? Alright, there we go. He's only going to be able to hit Christian, I believe, from there. Alright, I lied. Alright, we're going to go ahead and hit this guy with a stun then, I think. Does he have to... Is this going to stun him? It's not going to stun him. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Reroll. That's a 5. Attack. Oh. There we go. Taking out the other pork guys isn't going to be too tough of a strategy for us. Can we re-roll this too? It's a better outcome. There we go. And then we'll end our turn. All right, we get a 4 and a 5 here. Let's go ahead and uptick one of these 4s to a 5. Attack, fireball. Okay. Can we... Is there a way we get... Does it split it between everybody? Weird. Okay. I was really only hoping to hit these 2 dudes. Oh, they've also got shield. I didn't think about that. Is there a way to hit these guys and not my dude? Nope, there is not. We could get him for 5 damage, or we could just hit him for 5 damage and get him the burning. There we go. Let's move her back 1, and we can also buff our dude here. Oh, God. I keep on doing the wrong... You gotta click it first. There we go. And we can also buff him with fire damage at some point earlier as well. Alright. He probably needs to heal. But let's see what we got here. We could go ahead and probably hit the giant pork guy first. Even. There we go. We got another 4 there. Odd. Okay. There we go. And then we'll hit the 4. Doesn't matter. On. Sure, let's do this guy. I probably could have healed as well. Alright, what we got over there? We got the ability to heal is what we got. Let's go and heal for 5. This guy's got 6. Can we re-roll one of our dice to be higher than a 5? Let's do that again. We got a 6. Nice. Hit there on this guy. Oof, that hurt. Oh, it looks like we completed the match. We didn't even get the objective. I forgot. We had to complete this other stuff first. You're going to regret that. Oh, is this fight not over? Oh, he's not done. Oh, crap. We just killed his pig. And that's it. We made him very angry. Let's go ahead and hit him with the stun then. He doesn't get stunned. Unfortunate. We'll go ahead and hit... Oh, we can't hit him with the rock. End of the turn. It's super unfortunate that we don't get to keep that stun going. Alright, so... These guys are definitely in the way. Let's see, who can we hit here? Is this hitting the... Okay, that's hitting that guy over there. Alright, and then we can also buff. And let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that either. Let's go ahead and move then. Probably gonna hit me here. 3. Not great. We really need to get over to that camp over there and do something about that, but I also need to heal this guy hard. Let's see, buff. Let's go ahead and give ourselves... What's lightning bolt? That's gonna be even, right? Let's get a reroll on one of these dice. That didn't work out at all. So lightning bolt is not gonna work here. Let's go ahead and get this on him. Let's go ahead and buff ourselves for 3. Let's work our way this way. And I think we can do that to this guy. Lock him in place. Alright, so all these guys are coming around at me. It's like he got a 1, 3, a 5. Okay. Shields. Yeah, we really gotta take that thing out. Yikes. Alright. I didn't necessitate how important this tent was. I mean, the tent isn't even really coming in as a problem just yet. But my negligence is probably going to cost me this round. These are some really low rolling dice as well. Looks like a 4. That's what it's going to give me is a 4. I need to get my booty out of here. Unfortunately for us, all we got are enemies. We could buff ourselves for 2. And then I could probably defend a little bit and move over here. Attack. Let's see, what's this guy got? He's got, wow. He's got a lot of health still. All of them do. Everybody's got a lot of health except for us. Alright, she got lucky. She got 2 5s. Unfortunately for us, this person over here is still pretty healthy. We could firebolt for 4. And then, oh, that's still not going to be enough because this guy's got 6. Yeah, that's going to give us 1. You know what? Better than, you know, to have 1 guy dead. And then we'll move over here. Our druid might be dead. We'll have to see. Alright, I want to roll over here. I want to hit this with that. Alright, then I want to go ahead and buff for this one right here. I'm going to play the long game over here. I'm going to attack with this. And then we'll end our turn. Oh, there goes Amber. Alright, we are screwed. Because she is off the board completely, unfortunately for us. We'll go ahead and attack for the 2 right here. We'll go ahead and attack for the shield bash. By the way, just force the target to... Okay, I see. What about this one? 3 physical damage. We could move. For 5 right there. He's stunned. Let's see. We can also defend. There we go. Alright, we got 4 right there. This thing's got enough to kill this. Buff. 5. We're on the move. And then we can look to see what we can do here. We could get this guy. He'll bleed in turn. I didn't realize you could play in fast forward the whole time. I thought you had to initiate fast forward both the times. Alright, well that's not great. I know it's unfortunate a lot. I'm trying to break away from that one. We'll go ahead and attack for 6. There we go. And then we can go ahead and stun this guy for 3. There we go. And then we can buff ourselves even further. I'll make my way up here. Actually, let's get as far away we can in the turn. Alright, we got a guy here who really wants to pound my face in. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with the old... Let's see, we could try re-rolling this. That's a 3. That's exactly what I wanted, I think. It's not a bleed. Let's see, we'll go ahead and hit the splashy splash. Actually, we can go ahead and hit a healy heal on this guy. Oh, we need to move away. Let's go ahead and hit him with a heal. There we go. Does that last every round, I wonder? Let's see. Let's go ahead and find out, though. I'm going to go ahead and move here. Hit. It's gonna... Actually, let's re-roll. Really? This game loves giving me... Okay, that was to say. This game loves giving me 1s on 1 re-rolls. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and defend myself. And then we will move away even further. And yeah. He can't do anything. There we go. And looks like we got a... Wow, all odds, really. Really? All odds. He's got 3. If I move 1 up, attack. Actually, do that. That guy's dead. We will go ahead and hit this odd right there. And then go ahead and heal again. All the way up here. There we go. I think we only have 2 other enemies on the board now. Alright, Christian's up again. We can go ahead and probably move up. Go ahead and hit this guy with a couple of things. Full sword swing. Alright, then we'll hit him with a... Actually, there's nothing we can hit him with that'll outright kill him. We'll hope to see if Elm over here can finish the fight. Go ahead and bash this guy. Alright, we'll defend ourselves with a 2, which will give us 1 shield. And we'll end their turn right there. Elm is up. We got a 6. We could go ahead and tie this guy down, which is probably a bad idea. I should have probably tied him down instead. Let's see. 6. Hit that guy. Heal 5 on him. Alright, hopefully he doesn't like hit us for a crap ton. I lied, he hit us for a crap ton. I did that out of order. I should have rooted him. That was entirely my fault. Oh my god, I got lost in my own negligence. Alright, we keep on moving. Alright, you ain't hitting anybody with anything like that. Let's see, all we can do is really re-roll dice. There we go. That would be a hit right there, sir. And a stun that's not going to work. And then I'm going to skedoodle. Let's go ahead and buff 4. And then we'll move far, far away. Ooh, wow, he went around me just to flex. Did that. Attack. And then we'll move. And I'm gonna throw rocks at him. We're not even close enough to throw rocks at him. How many times can we throw rocks at him? Just the one time. You know what? I'll defend. I wonder if this is far enough away for him to get close, but me not have to go too close. Oh, he's got double 6s. Oh, he got me. Oh, why did he walk by me? Alright, you know what? I am not I'm not going to, you know, flex on that too hard. Let's go ahead and hit him with this. And then we're going to buff. And he's got twin 6s again. That's crazy to me. I'm going to go and defend. There we go. We could move right here. Throw. Don't have enough range to throw rock. Okay. Really? Okay. I guess I'm going to buff again. I'm going to move here. Oh my god. Okay. Looks like we're not doing that. Reroll the 1. Reroll the 3. Buff. 4. Alright, attack. Not enough to attack. Attack. Alright, we're gonna buff. Wait, actually, how far can we move? Yeah, no, we're gonna buff that. We got 1 health left. Alright, we got some stuff that we can do here. We can attack for 6. And then that's going to be 3 minimum. So we're going to buff. Move. In. Oh, he's got us, doesn't he? Why does that keep happening? Okay. This game is being way too lenient on me, and I know it. I am attacking at him, right? There we go. Oh my god. And we got nothing left. We gotta move. It was punking me this whole time, wasn't it? He's gonna be able to hit me. Oh my god. He's got 4. We did it. Somehow we did it. We didn't get the bonus for killing 2 enemies at a time, but the game was lenient on me. Winning a bottle with a hero. I don't know, something about that. Win a battle with only 1 hero left standing. Looks like we got a whole bunch of stuff. Jesus Christ. Leather pants, the Avenger. It might have been better to get those extra skill points now than me having to do that.
Hey.
Amy is ready to join you. The strange blue tent appeared out of nowhere, and then a mysterious woman stepped out and hasn't spoken since. Ruby made it look safe, or made it back safely. And whilst you were gone, the ferry to Blackbone Bay arrived. So the cat told me there's some fishy business going on over there. Also, I don't know what exactly happened on that island, but this weird energy situation definitely got worse not long before you got back. I hope this is all just a coincidence. Alright, well, hero ghost. One of your ghosts was defeated during battle and turned into a ghost. When a hero becomes a ghost, their equipment and skill tree become unavailable. Any items they had previously equipped are returned to your inventory. The ghosts can still fight for you in battle, but they will use the ghost-specific skill set instead of their own, now unavailable skill tree. Ghosts do not count as living heroes, and when the last living hero in your current party is defeated, it is game over. Seek out the mystic to restore your ghost back to life, or keep an eye out for the heroes to replace them. Okay, so it looks like we have to find out a way to revive the dead heroes that we now have in our team, but that was a look at Dobbel Dungeon. If you like this sort of content, you want to see more games like Dobbel Dungeon here on the channel, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you think of the gameplay. I think it's genuinely fun. I definitely think that some of those issues in that last match were wholeheartedly my fault, and I do wholeheartedly know that the game was probably going lenient on me since that was my first mission outing. But that being said, until next time, you guys take care, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Later.